Hi, this is JR, the boxing junkie, and let's get into the DAZN app. Now, this is a review of the app. Okay, $9.99 I paid for it, and they take money out of your bank account every month. Hope y'all have a bank account. And you might be able to get it with a prepaid card, I guess would work the same, but just get a fucking bank account. Let them take the cake out once a month. And, it's a decent app. I thought I was going to be upset at first. Join now, the first month's free. But I was surprised on how good it was. It's easy to use. It has a search bar down at the bottom. Let me bring up a picture of what the screen looks like so you guys got an idea. So you see the search app there, the search bar. Here you just scroll through. Scroll through what you want. It's got MMA, Bellator is now on this. It has interviews with Canelo. I like the way they wiped out pay-per-view. And to the PBC, I don't believe they are going to stay in business. Alright? The money that was in the war chest or whatever the hell it was, they blew. They haven't generated it back. I believe they did off Mayweather and his circus act, fighting Conor McGregor. Not that money went out, as much came in. But really, when it comes down to it, boxing is a liability to the people that host it. Boxing is a liability to the channel that televises it. And boxing has been pushed back to, unfortunately, the DAZN app has to be from a handheld device. I cannot get this app on my TV. So, I don't know what to say about that. I loved watching boxing on TV. Rest in peace to HBO. But, I see Showtime going the same route. And the reason I see it happening is because they refuse to work out of the Al Heyman stable. So if you refuse to work with other boxing entities, other promotional outlets, then it's like I say, boxing is going out of business. Maybe not completely, but it will be reduced to an app. Showtime is not going to televise boxing much longer. You watch. This year, maybe. Look at what happened, though, when DAZN first appeared. A few weeks ago, maybe a month ago. Al Heyman should have had a strong presence on television the next week. And what did he do? We still haven't seen a fucking Al Heyman fight. His fighters are on the shelf more than any other fighter. How much does Errol Spence fight a year? Answer that. All you fucking LDBC, PBC, dick riding motherfuckers. How many times did Errol Spence fight last year? How many times have the Charlos fought in a year? Why isn't Hurd fighting Charlo? All of this is going to be bought up by DAZN. I'm predicting that. I'm hoping that. From a production quality, the fight that I watched televised by them on the app, from a production quality, it's below HBO, but it's above Showtime. Okay? So, you don't get the 15 different camera angles. I believe it was 15 different cameras filming HBO at once, where it could just rotate from camera to camera to camera to give you a fresh view. But this is like one camera, maybe two different views, then one slightly overhead view. So I give it A for what it's doing, but a C on production. I would give Al Heyman a D on production quality. And I saw conversations, you know, barbecue conversations, or whoever the fuck he is, the queer guy. Of course, he's hooting and hollering for the LDBC and posted a video showing that the arena was empty during the main event. And that's because the main event was, there were two fights after the fight that I watched, which I would consider a main event. There were two fights after that were worthless, so of course the fucking arena was empty. You know, if you ever went to a boxing event where they held events after the main event, you could call that last fight the main event, but it's not. So that was just more propaganda from his ass, queer motherfucker. So that's what we're left with. Showtime and DAZN. Then we got Bob Arum over on the ESPN app. So this is a review of the app. I hope you get it. It would be great if every boxing fan got this and we help put Showtime out of business. Alright? I want you to protest their next fight. If Errol Spence ain't fighting who you want him to fight, do not watch his next fight. We will never see Terrence Crawford versus Errol Spence, because Al Heyman won't work with another boxing outlet. This is the Boxing Junkie. I'm out.